I was in Vegas this weekend, betting national championships of horse racing with Elio Syndicate. Good first day. We had 2 entries. I did good the first day. He did good the second day. I did awful the second day. He did awful the first day. Neither of us made it. I want to talk my brain on meme coins. And everyone, I hear greed 3. And I've created, as I've mentioned, I've created a ton of greed 3s. Copy traders follow my wallet. To me, I don't launch a coin until you see me talk about it and say, I launched this. Sometimes I tweet about something I have nothing to do with. So no, Greed 3 has not been launched. There is a Greed 3 in my wallet that copy traders follow. It does pretty good. And go trade it. But here's the moral of the story and what goes through my brain in the trenches. I'm in Vegas. And I saw a ton of jail stool people in Vegas. A ton. And they all came up and they were all nice, normal people. All of them. And they didn't seem like trenchers, all of them. They're like, hey, I bought jail stool. Someone's like, I was wearing a jail stool shirt yesterday. These did not seem like scumbag people. Jail stool people seem like normal, nice. Some maybe crypto. Some just stoolies. They're like, yeah, I bought jail stool. I'm holding jail stool. They weren't mad that it dipped. I haven't sold, as a reminder, a penny of jail stool. I've probably put in hundreds of thousands of dollars. I still hold it. I'm going to hold it forever. But they were nice, normal people. Like, hey, I have jail stool. Who do you like in the tournament? How you guys doing in the horse racing? Like, any good restaurant? Normal people. Normal. And this next story, I hand to God, if we got Elio on the stream right now, 1 minute till the stock market opens, he'd confirm this story 1,000%. We were at Encore Towers, and it was 5 p.m. or something, Vegas time. We were watching the last race at Santa Anita, and some guy comes over from the poker side of things, and he's wearing gray sweatpants. He looked like he shit himself on the front, like he had a stain on the front of his sweatpants. He comes over walking, and he walks like this. He's got like this weird limp. And I saw him coming. And I'm like, oh, this guy's coming over. I think he wants to say hello. Comes over to me, goes, I bought greed. You cost me $200,000. This guy didn't look like you could rub 2 nickels together. I lost $200,000 when you dumped greed. You said you weren't going to dump greed. I go, buddy. First of all, this guy looked like he came out of a cave playing poker. I go, buddy, you want to see the tweet where I said buy it at your own risk and I just don't get dumped on before somebody dumps on you? The name of the coin is greed. He goes, no, I don't want to see that. I go, I'll show it to you. Don't go anywhere. Starts walking away. I go, buddy, come here. You're going to say that? And by the way, 200 grand into greed, a meme coin called greed, and you're mad at someone else? And this guy looked like he was going to cry or pull out a rifle. A homeless bum. And I'm trying to show him, like, that's your fault. So the point of this, and by the way, for the millionth time, I haven't dumped on anybody. And you see these accounts. I saw somebody saying I made 50. There was a Twitter account saying I made 50 million on jail stool. Like, I haven't made shit on any of this. I'm down hundreds of thousands. I haven't taken anything out. But I have to have this guy with sweatpants that look like he shit himself somehow in the front. Hasn't shaved in 6 months. Looks like he's going to cry. You cost me 200 on greed. What are you talking about? First of all, the first greed, which I told greed, I could have sold that for $1 million. I didn't sell it. It crashed before I did anything. It was down 75% from the high. I sold and put it in jail stool, which I told people I'm doing. I haven't made a cent. And this greed guy, nobody's coming up to me being like normal with greed. Jail stool people, nice people. I wish I could make jail stool people money. Like, I like making people money. I'm not trying to make myself money. But I got this lunatic coming up to me who looks like he shit himself somehow in the front where you should piss yourself. It looks like he shit himself. I wish I had him. I was trying to find him and take a picture of him and be like, for people who are like, launch greed. This guy who came up to me, this is why he's costing it all. Jail stool people, nicest people in the world. Are real community people, normal people. They had wives, like they were with family. This guy, I don't know where this guy came from. But what headache do I need? If I'm not trying to make money on this, which I'm not, which I haven't made a cent, I've put in hundreds of thousands of my own money to create the community. What do I need this headache for? Yeah, I love the rush. But for what? To make this guy who looks like he shit himself on the front? You put in 200 grand, even if he's lying. Why would you come up like, buddy, you lost money on a meme coin called greed. The bitching and the moaning, and I've said it from day one, in this world is insane. They're meme coins. Nobody owes you dick. I'm the most honest guy there is, and I'm still getting grief. And by the way, jail stool people, I saw like 50 of them. I think there's, how many people still hold this coin? And we can't get jail stool. There's like 70,000 people last time I checked holding jail stool. That's like a lot of fucking people. And it feels like a lot of people when I'm out. Everyone's coming up, jail stool, and they're not bitching and moaning. They're like, yep, still holding. There's 68,000 people holding this thing. If jail stool can't rock it at some point, I don't understand the game. That's a shit ton of people. Greed, there's what? How many people holding Greed 3 right now? Like 5,000? $7,025 holders in Greed. There's 69,000 holders in jail stool. So yeah, I care about those people. They seem normal. That coin deserves to reward. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to go up. But I got a guy who looks like he shit himself in the front. You cost me 200 grand. Shut up. You should be in jail for coming up for that. Jail stool. So yeah, everyone launch, do this, save the trenches. I'd love to play the game, but I'm not going to then have everyone bitch to me like that I did something because I haven't made a cent. Go on your blockchain. Go see what I put in and taken out. You're like, oh my God, Dave's put in hundreds of thousands of his own money and hasn't taken out fucking anything. But jail stool, I'll stay with. Now, I'm not going to keep putting money in it because it never comes out. But, like, jail stool has 70,000 people holding it. I don't know what prompts that thing to go way up and start climbing. But you have 70,000 people holding it. And it's real. Like, I know when something's real. When I'm out in Vegas and people are coming up to me, I have jail stool. It's like, oh, my God. It's like a real thing. Now, I only had one person come up to me and mention greed, and he looked like he shit himself on the front of his pants. 200,000. Imagine putting 200 grand into a meme coin called greed, and then be like, you dumped them. And first of all, I didn't dump on you. The other people who have shit on the front of their pants did. I'm not gonna tweet about it because then the army of people who shit themselves on the front of their pants are gonna blame me and take no accountability for their actions. I wish I had this kid's picture. That is a fair point. That was greed 1. This is greed 3. Let's look at the stock market. The guy walked like this. He looked like Igor or something. He had shit all over the front of it. He made shit out of his dick. Tesla's down 3%. Let me say this. If you do something to a Tesla or key somebody's Tesla or like, you should be in prison. They should lock the key. These stories of people like keying Teslas, like if someone buys a Tesla, you can't deface a Tesla. People are crazy. A lot of green today, which is good. Nothing crazy. Netflix up 3.5%. A lot of green out there. Nothing crazy. Let's see if we got any stocks. Let's look at the earnings this week. By the way, it's a good time. The way the stock market is rolling right now, and it's like you're on one of those ships that you see like out in like the I don't know where they are, but those ships with the containers who are going through the huge waves and going up and down. That's like the stock market right now. It reminds me of like COVID. Like it's a fun time to trade. The volatility is there. Hunter Biden apes. Dave has a big nose. Who cares? All the better to smell money with, buddy. Joseph Lafort, you did with Greed 3. I don't even know what that means. Jailstool is the best meme coin out there right now. I'd agree it's got the best community, but it's got, I don't know what makes that reignite. I have no idea. Did I buy Kanye coin? It's at 12 million right now. Would I ever support and do anything for that Nazi piece of shit? No. I can't believe nobody fucking done punched that fucker in the face out in public. How many security guards does that guy have? I would never do that. I would never, ever, ever, ever get involved in that piece of shit's anything. Yep. Pickle Rick the Shiller. If you announce Greed 3, you'll have 100K holders. Yeah, but I don't want to hurt Jailstool. And I don't know that will. So, and the only way it helps Jailstool is if then I dump on Greed 3 and put it into Jailstool, and then everyone's going to be coming up at the casino with shit on the front of their gray sweatpants. Yeah, here in Connecticut, 70,000 people are holding because they're underwater. That could be true. But I'm telling you, the people I met, I liked. Let's look at what we got in the stock market. Nobody can answer the question. All these people do this, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, this, do that, do this, do this, do this, do that. Why don't you launch this? Why don't you tweet this? Why don't you say this? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do this, that? Nobody can answer this. If I'm not trying to make money, which I'm not on any of these coins, what is the point? Because all I get is grief and people lying on my name. So what's the point? Anytime you see somebody tweet something that's a lie about me, oh, Dave extracted 50 million from jail stool, blah, 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 just blatant lies, crazy lies. You have a guy who shit himself on the front come up, say he lost 200 grand on greed, it's my fault. Anytime you do that, I'm one step further away from helping the trenches. I need like an army of people out there arresting people who are lying about me, and then I'll come back. Stock market this week. I don't recognize any of these companies for earnings. General Mills before the open on Wednesday. Nike after the bell on Thursday. FedEx after the bell on Thursday. NIO before the bell on Friday. Got a lot of shit I got to do. I'm going to Chicago on Wednesday for the tournament. Michigan has the late game, which stinks. See, look at this guy, Adam Greer. $99 he paid for this. I don't even know where that $99 goes, to be totally honest. King of the Jail Stool Army checking in. We don't need any more of your money. We just want you to know we are riding with you until the wheels fall off this thing. We're with you. Go blue. Beautiful. That's poetry. All right, wrap it. I got a lot to do.